What a time to be a clasher, am I right? It seems like the word controversial is coming up every other week. There's an event probably every other day. I'm not going to say that's a bad thing, but we got an interview here where they talk about bringing back global, making ore great for the first time, and helping players that are coming back into the game. If you take 5 years off of Clash right now, you're 7 years behind. You know what I mean? But guys, let's get right into it because I don't think you need to watch an entire 20-minute video. In fact, I know most of us don't have the patience to do that. Skip all the way up to 8 minutes and you're going to be at the most important part. Let's check it out. Now, before we get into this is Sabrina, general manager of the team. Before this point in the video, she talked about taking a break from Clash of Clans. Can you imagine a better person to instill how frustrating it is to come back to a game this complicated? You take a break right now, you're cooked.
I think one of the issues right now for them is that if you come back to Clash after like a short break, you might be really far behind, especially when it comes to ores and equipment.
Yeah, again, if you take a 5-year break, you're 7 years behind now.
Are we doing anything to solve that issue?
Yes, we are. And I can relate because like I said, I had a break and then I came back and I was like, oh my God. It's so overwhelming.
So much.
Like I'm so behind. So yes, we're right now working on something that is gonna allow players to return and catch up quicker, which I think it's the key here, right? So what if you had an opportunity to get ores that are not just time limited through Meadow events? What if you did it by just, your day-to-day actions, like get ores by upgrading your heroes, or what if you could get ores by just progressing in the game?
Okay, that's all well and good. It didn't sound like a direct answer, but that's okay. YouTubers speak in circles. She's got YouTube speak. I love it because I am heavily afflicted with that. You can talk to me for 20 minutes and I will probably say nothing. You know when you upgrade a building and it gives you like 12 XP or 100 or whatever it is? What if it just gave you ore instead? Oh my God, XP should be ore. It's the same color. The lowest level ore. All right, we just cracked the code. We just cracked the code.
So we're actively working on something.
Yes, we are.
We are.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Is global chat coming back? Yeah, they say global like 10 times. Let's be real. Global chat as it existed in the past is never coming back. That was Wild West, early internet stuff. Clash does have more moderation tools now, though, and they have clearly a desire to keep younger audiences safe, which is right on the money. They probably have legal obligation to keep younger audiences safe, but they want to. Dude, they're Finnish. They're from Finland. Like, these are very kind people. Still think we need alliance chat. Plug in like 10 clans, like invite other clans to be a part of your alliance chat. 10 clans, that would be 500 people in the chat. That would be fun, dude. There'd always be somebody online.
Is there anything we can share that we're working on about improving clan life or social interactions with our players or social features in general?
I know what you're doing. Clash is better together. And I've been repeating that in every single meeting that we have.
Do you guys think she's really in meetings at Supercell, pounding the table, bring back global? I love her.
So yes, we're cooking something so that people can feel more connected globally, so that they can just like...
Dog, she's really doing that. She's really in corporate meetings like, bring back global. Some of the former community managers, you guys remember, they would dead say to your face, no, we will never bring that back. It's cool. It's cool. They have more tools now, man. Seriously, probably between like AI moderation tools, the tools they built, whatever. Maybe they could make this safe and helpful. That's the number one thing. Is it going to help your experience? Is it going to make it more fun? If the answer is yes, sure.
Interact globally so that they can feel like they can be safer globally. Like, whee! Something really cool is coming. I really cannot say because there's a whole like plan about it, but...
Dog, so she really is. She comes in with like a t-shirt that says bring back global into these meetings.
As you can tell, like I'm moving here because this is about connecting. This is about community. This game is about people. So we want to make sure that you're able to do those connections globally.
I mean, those are amazing news. And again, very interesting choice of words as well, I must say. And I'm sure all of our players around the globe will be very interested to hear about this. So let's see what's going to happen. I don't know. With all this new equipment and now heroes being added and other things we're keeping added to the game, do you feel like things are moving maybe a bit too fast? Are we planning on slowing things down?
First of all, fair concern. What we want is for the game to allow you to set your pace. One of the ways we can do that is just, okay, we're gonna slow it down. But if we slow it down, we're gonna slow it down for everyone.
Look, this is the impossible question, right? How do you answer this? If you've ever been around for an update, you go on the social medias, the Clash social medias, they will blast it out on the official channels. Yo, we're getting a new town hall. And many of the top responses are like, this is a joke. Why do you guys put out town halls every year now? It's intense. So you got these lower level people who feel almost betrayed, cheated, like they're never gonna make it.
Instead of changing the pace of the game for the whole journey, we wanna make sure that we provide a variety of events so that you feel like you can set your own pace.
Sabrina rules. I love Sabrina, but what is she talking about?
You should feel like we don't have the same amount of time to play the game.
Okay. So she's saying they want to make people's time really worthwhile. So if you can only do 3 attacks a day, the game is still be accessible to you. Okay, I get that.
That is the point. It's the agency, right? The player agency. And it goes back to motivation. So you're in control of your journey. What we want to make sure is that you don't feel pressured. The only pressure you should feel is getting 3 stars with your clan.
That was so beautiful. I love the vibe that she's pushing. Maybe it could actually happen. I've always thought the social aspect of Clash is the final frontier. There's so many things I could do there, and maybe this is for real, man. Look, I think the point is, none of us are all going to be happy at the same time. It just isn't going to happen. They're either not doing enough updates for my clanmates who, guys, I love you. I love every single one of you like a brother. You guys whine so much when we don't get updates.
If you could be real life friends with a troop or a hero from Clash of Clans.
I mean, come on. It's the art.
Correct answer. Arch Queen would be a good hang. She's so cool. Let's see what Fairy says. What does he say?
The Giant. I think he's a very chill guy. Just look at his smile.
Okay, that's also true. Giant though. Giant. That's my dude. Well, guys, I'll leave that on the screen just in case you didn't see this. I think it gives you a chest. I think I got it on one of my accounts. But look, hope you guys are doing good out there. Hope you guys saw this, or if you just wanted to see highlights, it's kind of what I wanted to do. Just kind of fun to go through these. I never do this, but it is fun. Maybe I'm going to do this more often. Really only time I dive into stuff like this, update notes, interviews like this, is when my clan or friends ask me, like, what's going on? Like, what's the deal here? Then I try to look. But otherwise, I take the game as it comes, and I love it. Clash saved my life. I hope I get to tell everybody at Clash that someday. I've told some of them, but I was at college and I was going down this path of like drinking an addiction that wasn't going to end anywhere good. And I found Clash at just the right time. Just when I had gotten my life back on track, and it rewired my brain in the best way. And now I have a life I only could have dreamed of back then. And yeah, it's because I fell in love with Clash, but it's all connected. This was the 4th one I think they said they did. So when they do number 5, let's watch it. Let's do this again. Hopefully there's more Sabrina. She's the best. All right. Peace, boys.